No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I, I rely entirely on my eyesight to get around. I haven't had the time to adjust to how you do this. I'll try harder. I'm sorry. Well, what else should I say? I mean, I don't understand why you're so concerned. If you're guiding me and I'm doing as you say, then nobody can see that I can see. Okay, fine. No one can know that I can see. Avoiding words when you're used to saying them is hard. Fine. Okay. Are we here? Is this the office? Okay. Um. No, it's fine. I want to thank you. Okay, fine. I'll save it for the elevator. Is it over there? Okay. Is it directly ahead of us? Thank you. I'm trying. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me and thank you for taking me here. I don't know. My my father just started getting tired at first. He'd he'd um he'd be working at something and then just fall asleep. And um and within a couple days he started having a fever and chills. Um, and then those things went away, but we had just thought it was uh, just maybe a bug or a simple cold. But then more and more his eyesight started to deteriorate. He went from needing a stronger lens in his glasses to needing the thickest and strongest lenses we could scavenge. And then he started complaining that he couldn't open his eyes, but they were open. Yeah. There. Okay, I'm taking your arm like before. Okay. But, when things started getting real bad, he asked me to try to find Dr. Aurelius. Yeah. Well, if anybody's familiar with this sort of condition, it would have been them. Certainly not anyone in the Bright Zone. And so I packed up my things and I found the van that was heading to Obscurus. It said Lensicorp on the side. And off I went. I've used that word before. Yes, a lens. It's a curved piece of glass or plastic. When you're like me and you hold it up to your eyes, you see things differently. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose it is kind of like that. Um, this is a little strange, uh, holding your arm like this and talking about perspective. Okay. Oh, I, no, I caught my foot on something. Well, no, there isn't a wall. It's something on the floor. No, there's it again. Um, there's stuff everywhere. Is Dr. Aurelius typically this messy? Oh, well, somebody should look after the office because this is a wreck. How are you avoiding all this stuff? It's not moving. I don't understand. It's the... I don't know. It's all dark. I can barely see. Maybe I can find... I don't know. Ransacked? Why would anybody ransack Dr. Aurelius? They're a doctor. Well, that seems strange. Okay, I'll let go and I won't move. I'll be right here, okay? Um, it's times like this I wish there was a flashlight. A flashlight. It's a long cylinder with a switch. Someone like me flips the switch, and if there's power in it, it emits a light. What is light like? Bright? No, that doesn't mean it's radioactive. Bright doesn't mean radioactive. Why do you keep saying one is like the other? It's not. It's... Yeah, wait. What is this? This is... It's the box of things that Dr. Ellis was studying. Wait, this is my father's. Ah! A flashlight! There's a flashlight. No, just, okay. Let me turn it on. Oh. No, I'm sorry, I just hadn't seen you before. Hi. Nothing, it's so dark in this place. Yes, I know I keep talking about it, but when your primary intake of the information around you is completely diminished, it's a big deal to have it back, okay? I don't know. Here, give me yeah, here's my father's notes. That's all mostly just scientific jargon. What do you mean? Well, okay, you use the bumps as words. We write things down on paper. Well, I mean, it can't be that different. We're both speaking the same language. Although I suppose if I can read it and you can't, that makes it different. See yes, see, of course. Oh, I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Wait. Wait, that... This place is... This place is a wreck. I think you're right. Ransacked might be the word. Does Dr. Aurelius have enemies? No. Rivals. Any of them work for Obscura? Well, because I've seen... I know, but I've seen this kind of invasion. These were people looking for something. Do you know, is there any way that I can identify Dr. Aurelius by my eyesight? Thick hair. Okay. Well, there are raiders. We call them the Howlers. They ransack areas of the Bright Zone. You can't see anything on them. They wear these weird armored helmets and suits, and they emit this high-pitched screech, and they've raided our villages before. Yes, I told you the Bright Zone is not safe. I mean, it's safe for me, but it's not safe. I don't see any bodies, but there was very clearly a fight. Well, anyway, the whenever we encountered the Howlers, they emit this screech, and they fight like they know everything, like they're omniscient or something. Yeah, that noise. That's the kind of noise they make. Like a rare noise, only fast and constant. Police? What are police? I'm vaguely familiar with the word, but I've only read about it in books. Books, you know. I suppose you don't. A book. It's well. This is a book. My father's notes. That's also a book. It's they're bundles of pages with words written on them. Yeah, okay, kind of like an audio log, I guess. They're they're ways of leaving messages, and the old stories of long before the Bright Zone and Obscura, they talk about police. What are they? They're public servants. Why would the Howlers sound like what you call a public servant? Wait, this isn't my father's handwriting. This is, I don't know. It says, it's written really crudely, but it says capture all who can see. Signs of a fight. A weird note. Everything's torn apart. I think your police are my Howlers. And I think Dr. Arbellis is in grave danger. We better go.